Hello and welcome to the educational side. Today we will look into serial killers part 2. So let's start it. If you watched Serial Killers part 1, you now understand their crimes, what creates them, and the psychology of serial killers. Today we will look into other questions about the personality and investigation of serial killers. So why is it so difficult to catch serial killers? How is the criminal investigation of serial killers looks? And are there any serial killers today? These are the questions I'm going to explain in this video. So why is it so difficult to catch serial killers? To understand why is the criminal investigation of serial killers so difficult, we have to understand their personalities and crimes. There are some theories in psychology and social sciences what may create a serial killer, from brain dysfunction to childhood abuse. Still, these are just theories and there is nothing that can identify serial killers. In ordinary murders, the motive is financial jealousy or revenge, which create a link between victim and offender. In most serial killers' cases, they don't have any relation to their victims. The most common victims of serial killers are invisible people, homeless, migrant workers, lost children, prostitutes, or single women. These groups of people are less visible to be missing, making them ideal victims of serial killers. The offenders of ordinary homicides are more aggressive and violent in their lives and most likely had a previous criminal statement of offending, making them easily identifiable to investigators. Serial killers' deviant behavior is undetectable. In most criminal investigations of serial killers, their friends and families describe them as loving, helping, and friendly. These are their fake faces to cover the real identity and deviant behavior of serial killers. So how is the criminal investigation of serial killers looks? The most important in serial killing investigations is to link the murder cases together. A serial killer may leave a signature or take a souvenir from a crime scene or victims. Similar murders leading to one killer can be considered as serial killing. Another evidence of potential serial killer is the graduating violence on a crime scene. Are there any serial killers today? In this question, I will give you some hints to decide. So first, we will look into UK police official statistics, which recorded at least one unidentified person, body or body part found every day, with a total of 357 founds in 1 year. Don't forget that these founds include human remains from history, so some of them may be 1,000 years old. And also, not all of these people were murdered. It could be the human remains of a person who died in accident. So how many of these people were murdered? What do you think? Another hint is the statistics of missing people. Every year are reported 170,000 missing people in the UK. This is a huge number, but 99.8% of missing people are found with no harm as they just went to their friends or somewhere without letting anyone know. But there is still left that 0.2% of missing people never found. They could move without telling anyone. They may be a victim of some other crimes such as modern slavery or human trafficking. Or they could die by accident and their bodies are never found. So let's move to the US statistics. More people living in the US, increasing the number of reported missing people up to 600,000 and the number of unidentified bodies recovered every year up to 4,400. The statistics are very similar to the UK as around 99.8% of missing people are found and 0.2 represents about 1,200 people never found every year. So what do you think? How many of these missing people simply just move, die in some accidents, or became victims of crime. FBI released the official statistics of unidentified serial killers in the USA. Their statistics are based on multiple murders linked and leading them to one killer. FBI identify over 4,000 serial killers with 2 and more murders that were never arrested and prosecuted in the USA. The recent FBI statistics also identify around 50 active serial killers today. Each of them committed 2 or more murders in separate events. So what was your thoughts about serial killers today? If you want to find more information or look for recent statistics, use the references at the end. Thank you for watching.